Hello everybody. Welcome on in. I am Orion. We are back with some more Hordes of Fate, a Hand of Fate adventure. Again, this is a horde survival type game that mixes in a little bit of more decision making, kind of like with the map type games where you run around a map sometimes, like after you clear an encounter and you get to choose like an event and things like that. This game kind of has all that, but it does it in the middle of the actual game, which I think is a really cool idea, and it definitely adds some variety to this game compared to some other horde survival roguelikes out there. So I really appreciated what this game has been doing. If you played Hands of Fate, those games came out years ago, but there's Hands of Fate 1 and 2. Those are incredible games. If you haven't played those, go check those out. Those games are really worth playing. They're kind of roguelike-ish, but it's a really just unique concept. So you got to go check those games out. Okay, so we're just going to continue through this. This is just a demo, so we don't have a lot of like choices here. We can pick one level, one character, and all that. If you want to see more, I did do a video for this game already, so definitely go check that out. All right, so we're just going to jump into the game here. Okay, so first level we could do, let's gain a resource of our choice.
Welcome to a twist on the game of life and death. All things change in
Okay,
time.
so we get Wishing Well. So it's showing all the stuff that's kind of like being placed into the game. So this game it's very randomized because you're playing with like a deck of cards, and the deck of cards determines sort of what encounters you're going to get. You know, if you get ambushes when you open chest, you can see when the card draws up there, we're gonna get like sort of a random encounter. It's just a very unique idea. I really love what this game is doing, and I'm super excited for this one. I loved Hands of Fate 1 and 2, and I'm super excited to see what this has to offer. Okay, let's do, I'm okay with this one, the gloves, because this gives me a shield, and there are some actual pretty good power-ups that can benefit us a lot with that. I'm gonna skip this health one for now. Actually, can I do both? I can. We'll just bust out both of them. So this shield right here can block me from one hit, and there's gonna be some sort of maybe enchantments we can get that will make it be able to block 2 attacks. It is pretty nice. Okay, I really needed to get that attack. That was so slow. This game does feel a little bit more slower paced and maybe a little bit more strategic. You really have to work on positioning yourself because there's a lot of narrow pathways here.
You are fortunate indeed to meet.
Okay, let's ask for longer life. That's probably going to increase my max health. Yeah. Okay, so 12 more max health. Okay, increases duration. Let's do projectile damage though for now. Okay, so now we get new spells. Let's go with Cardinal Blade because that one generally seems like it's been pretty good, especially if we can get extra Cardinal Blades. Okay, so this will complete my quest.
Every game must include an element of surprise.
So, this is an ambush.
It is the human on the other side of the table.
Okay, so
Sometimes
we get huge success, 2 successes. Let's do this one. Failure!
The game is not
Oh no!
a computing machine.
Okay, what do we do? A gnome carefully lifts the idol, then dashes off with his companions close behind. Left on the ground is a small morsel of cake, neatly wrapped in a leaf. Enchantment failed. Let's eat the cake. Okay, we gained, you feel newfound ease with which to fight. Gain an uncommon cooldown. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, but we did get ambushed again. Awesome. Okay, let's do increases all knockback. No, let's just do Cardinal Blade damage. We did have a crash our last run. I don't know what caused it. I hope it's not a common thing, but just in case, you know, it is a potential thing that could happen. Man, these little stinkers are hard to see because they lunge at you. That was a big explosion. Okay, there is I need to work my way back up.
Every tool a mage can create may be used against them.
Okay, let's go with the Cardinal Blade. Okay, gain an uncommon cooldown upgrade.
We were not going to reach this point without creating.
There's a wisdom thing up here, right, that I didn't grab yet. Yeah, right here. So this acts as a magnet. This is gonna, I think, draw everything to us. Use this just in case. Okay, so attempt to free the horn. Oh, I guess I have to. Dang. Everything's a card game in this. Thank you. Success. Okay, gather all the XP. That's huge. Oh, it gathers all the health too. Interesting. All right, let's do the shield duration.
A wise decision.
Physical damage. Let's do reduce all cooldowns. Okay, so we got 3 level ups from that. See, so I get the 1 free hit.
If you gain health, then I work harder to take it.
Okay, I really need to get rid of this guy. Okay, I just want to get in the portal and we'll get out of here. Let's reduce that cooldown. Okay, let's enter the portal and leave.
A thing that cannot be.
All right, let's do the gain 30 gold. And then let's go visit the shop. Okay, increases magic. Okay, so we can't do anything with that. We don't have a lot of food, but let's do crit damage for our spell book. And then let's reduce our spell book cooldown, and then we'll increase defense also. Okay, so you see the cards that are being played. Let's do gain an enchantment.
So much death here. It leaves behind so much that is tainted and unclean.
This game just has a really good presentation style to it. You know, I like the music, I like the vibes of this game. The biggest thing, I want to see more. This game has an incredible base to it. We need to get some enchantments, though. I haven't been getting any enchantments yet. The enchantments are going to add modifiers to my spell to make them better. And we haven't been able to do any of that. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this right now. Yeah, dang. We're not going to be able to do this yet. Oh, let's see if we can get this goblin. Oh, come on, he's got like 1 HP. If he escapes somehow, I'm gonna be so upset. Okay, there he goes. I don't need to keep increasing the duration, I don't think.
Really?
Okay, hopefully we can get this now. Oh, of course, the horde spawns right here. Let's do our shield. Come on. Hurry, please, hurry. Oh! Okay, you enter the workshop. Show the mage your equipment. Okay, so it's gonna give us a random one. Or a failure. Okay, spellbook. Epic. Choose one of 3 enchantments. Okay, so we can change it to fire, Each spellbook spell is explosive for half damage, but reduces count by 1 and increases damage by 100%. Or we can increase spellbook spell count, but reduce damage. Let's do the explosions. Let's do increase XP gain. Okay, let's do the Cardinal Blade. Oh, damn it. I should have did the other one. The other one gave me... I mean, that was still a good upgrade, but the other one would have given me an extra Cardinal Blade, and that's probably what I wanted, maybe a little bit more. I don't know if we're... No, we're not going to be able to open that.
Should have taken more care.
Okay, so another ambush. All right, let's drink it.
Heal more than ourselves.
Gain 40. Oh, I was kind of hoping it would increase my max health, but I guess that's not happening. All right, Heart of the North. This is gonna give us a chance to freeze enemies. I don't really know if it's worth it or not. Oh, we only have one option here. Brace yourself. All right, we got a 50-50 shot. Failure. Lose 16 health, but we still freeze all enemies. Okay, at least we still freeze all the enemies. All right, how many of these? Man, I need to get 3 more. Shit. Okay, I'm not. That one's out of the question. We're not gonna get that one. Oh my gosh, this is a bad spot. Come on, come on. Dang it. Okay, screw it. We're not gonna go that way. Okay, let's do increased crit chance. Okay, there's 2 over here. Okay, that's all of them right there.
You would be better to avoid the fate.
All right, release. Okay, so we get again a 75% chance.
Will determine that.
Failure. Jesus. All right, another failed enchantment for us. We are not getting... We are on a horrible streak here. Okay, let's do dragon armor. Let's leave a fire trail behind us. I'm not trying to kill this boss yet. I'm kind of trying to see if I can get more stuff. Oh, well, this guy flies around the map. Okay, well, never mind. I guess he's dead then. All right, we can get this. We can get this. Damn, that's a huge explosion radius.
Step through.
All right, we lost a lot of health there. Okay, I'm gonna need to heal. Let's choose the max health because that'll give me healing. Then I'm gonna shop. Okay, let's do cooldown. Reduces, but only the spells. That's okay. And then crit damage by 30. Okay. And then knockback. We don't need to do that. We can actually, let's re-roll. Of course. Of course it gives me all food when I don't have enough food. I had gold. I don't have food. That seems pretty typical. Okay, let's do gain max life or healing.
The stench of death is upon everything here. We understand that, you and I.
Let's do
Excellent.
crit damage for cardinals.
Decision.
This hasn't been the best run because we failed way too many of the enchantments. So I just haven't been able to get any of the good modifiers for our spells yet. And that's definitely hurting. Okay, let's defend ourselves with dragon armor. You place your faith in the trusty dragon armor and brace yourself for the impending blow. As the beast blow lands, a brilliant flash erupts. The ogre vanishes, gone without a trace. Ooh, gain an epic defense upgrade. Okay. I wish it would say exactly what it does, but I'm going to assume, I don't know, like 6 defense maybe, because I think the green one was like 2 or 3, so maybe 5 to 8.
If you fall in a trap once,
Okay, so another ambush for opening the chest.
to fall in the same trap again smacks of foolishness.
What's this? Oh, these are the quests. Okay. Oh my gosh. I need to find a healing. Where's a good healing chest? Let's do interact speed. Interact speed in this game is actually really good, because you can see how sometimes how long it takes and how crucial it can be to get to one in time. Okay, here's a health chest. Okay, I was gonna go that way, but now we're not. Let's get both of these. Okay, let's do... I want to do... What do I want to do? Let's try dragon armor, I guess. Oh, we still get an upgrade, though. No enchantments, though. Let's do the armor potency. Alright, okay. Well, at least we just got that nice projectile upgrade.
If you must.
Okay.
May you receive better results from them than I have in turn.
I guess we'll pray to be blessed. Okay, at least we got a success there. Gain a blessing. The blessings are pretty good. Gain 15 healing whenever you gain gold. The blessings are kind of like legendaries in this game. They have really good benefits. So now whenever I get gold, I'll get healed also. Those guys have such huge... Oh, shit. Okay. I gotta kind of... There we go. Let's do spellbook cooldown. This game's just gonna be so easy to get yourself trapped in an oh shit situation. Which is why I love this shield. Most games, I don't think shields are very valuable, but in this one, I think it's gonna be really good. It's really helpful. Alright, let's do... Reduces all equipment cooldown. Okay, we don't need that.
We were not going
Let's get
to
the
reach
supply
this
chest.
point
Ooh, an
without
enchantment.
some powerful enemies.
Increases cardinal blade piercing by 3. Oh, that's so helpful. Man. What is this one? Oh no, this gets me trapped. Oh no. Satisfy the stranger's thirst to gain of... Okay, accept offer but lose health. Lose 30 to 40 health for 8 gold? No. No, I can't be doing that right now. Shards are for our meta progress. Let's see if we can get this last bit of gold before we kind of start focusing on killing the boss here. That's a lot of XP. Let's do spellbook cooldown.
Wise decision.
This is all equipment damage. let's get out of here.
Step through, if you dare.
All right, let's do gain 40 food. Then let's go shop. Okay, increases magical damage, increases crit damage, reduces armor equipment cooldown. Okay, let's do one reroll. Increases gather range, increases weapon equipment damage. All right, let's do that too. Okay, that was a relatively decent shop. Okay, let's do gain an enchantment, even though it's a low level
So
one.
much death here. It leaves behind so much that is tainted and unclean.
So I kind of imagine at some point in this game you're gonna be able to sort of build your deck in some ways, you know, because it's playing a deck of cards when we play this game, and that's kind of what you did in the other game. You could, but you know, you had to take certain cards. You can't obviously just be like, oh, I'm gonna get plus 50 health every single time. You know, you kind of had to pick and choose your poison. Like, you can get this good card, but you have to take a bad card also. So I wonder if there's going to be any of that sort of deck building with this game, because that's really what's going to sort of stand it apart too. If you kind of get to pick and choose what sort of enemies you fight, what sort of events you have, and if it randomizes those events, that's really where this game's kind of gonna shine. Because not a lot of games give you that choice, you know? Even though it would still be somewhat randomized, but you're still playing a deck. You're still playing a deck of cards. So I hope that they kind of keep that when this game jumps into early access or 1.0, whatever their release schedule plan is for this game. All right, we can worry about the XP later. Let's.
Every game must include
Another ambush. Oh boy.
Sometimes it is the human on the other side of the table. Sometimes the draw of a card or the roll of a dice. Without it, the game is nothing but a computing machine.
Come on. Oh boy.
A wise decision.
Oh, that paid off. I wasn't sure that was actually gonna work. All right, let's do magical damage. Let's get all three of these at once.
Here is a man with a particular
Okay,
set
ask
of
about
powers
enchantments.
turned to mere trade.
Doesn't matter. Show your
He
equipment.
ought to
Okay.
be bending the powers of the universe to his will.
All right, let's do this one. Okay, Cardinal Blade. Gain a Cardinal. Okay, a common. Increases the Cardinal Blade damage by 75%, but reduces Cardinal Blade critical damage. Ugh. All right. Oh, we can re-roll. That's fine. I don't really have like gold to be spending here. Well, actually, let's pass on that. Okay, let's do. If we do the same stuff, does it always do the same? Okay, an epic defense upgrade.
I do love
Oh, well, I guess it just depends what we use to do the fight.
their like in years. Excellent.
All right, we need to do this quest. The quest needs to be the most important thing. There's some gold though. Okay, here's the 3 right here.
better to avoid the Fae.
All
It
right.
is not my place to tell you
Again.
what to do, however. The game will determine that.
There we go. Okay, let's do Cardinal Blade again. Let's double our projectile count. There we go. I don't care about that one right now.
Excellent. A wise decision.
Let's do crit damage. It's not a big one though, but man, is there not a horn around here? Because there's so much XP. Okay, let's do a cooldown of all equipment. All right, let's do. I'm gonna do the 3 shards, and then let's visit the shop again. Let's do area size, crit chance, gather range, and go. So you can see the cards being played too. It's randomizing what events we get. So like you see in the beginning it put like wishing well, and then I don't remember what else it was, but wishing well I remember being one of them. And so again, those are the kind of things you can choose from. You know, maybe you have 8 event cards that you get to put in your deck, and it's going to choose between 3 of them each map. That's the kind of stuff that's really going to make this game stand out if they have that sort of deck building.
If you fall in a trap once, you may blame error. To fall in the same trap again smacks of foolishness.
And Goblin Banquet. I don't know if we want to do luck. Let's just do. I feel like if I'm gonna do luck, I need to take a lot of it.
You travel further.
Okay, I guess we'll return later. I don't really need to heal right now, so we'll keep that in our back pocket. All right. Well, now maybe I need to heal. No, maybe we'll come back. Maybe. We'll just do this one just in case. Just to give me another exit. Alright, this time let's do Lightning Crash. Success.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Okay, increases Lightning Crash potency. Let's do the count. Do spellbook area. Okay, let's ask for wisdom. So now since I have
Excellent.
the enchantment that doubles my cardinal blades, when I pick one, is that giving me two? Or is it only doubling at the time of? I mean, I didn't count them beforehand, so if someone out there wants to rewind and see how many cardinal blades I had before,
And the best of them
That's-
stop you now.
that's the only way to really find out, I guess.
And you will reach
Okay,
my
let's throw
threshold.
some coins into the well. We'll throw... Oh, man. Take some coins from the well? All right, we have a 50-50 shot. All right, good. Gain 9 gold. We did it.
Very nice indeed. Fun little bows.
Oh, no. Oh, come on. Dang it. I know there's a ton of XP over here. I'm trying to sort of make my way towards it.
Have the resources to field their own combatants.
Okay, lightning crash damage. Okay, we're not gonna mess around too much here. Let's just get this XP and... Okay, we can go around this way. Crit chance, 12%. That's a pretty big one.
Step through. If
Ooh, did we win? For finding the maiden, you receive trapped treasure. Is this a W? For enchanting an item at the enchanter, you receive Wisdom Stealer. For defeating the Goblin King, you receive Adventurer and Skeleton King's Shield. Yeah, okay, cool, we won. Alright, I didn't even know that was going to be the end. Okay, so damage, we did mostly physical. Spellbook did the most. Cardinal Blade did second most. And then these ones did the least amount. I guess that's not surprising. We reached level 40. We cleared it with the Trickster. Magical, we did a good amount, yeah, because that's all this one right here. Lightning, we did that much. I like this. I like the stats. So we got a couple tokens, so let's continue. And then we have upgrades. So, yeah, so there's no... Oh, there is decks. Oh, no. But I don't think we can actually build a deck. Yeah, there's no actual building a deck yet, unless we can banish things and do all that kind of stuff. Because that's what I want to see. Because these are like all the encounters we have. You know, the Maiden, the Workshop, the Shrine. This is what I want to see at some point. I want us to be able to customize what we can put in our deck. You know, okay, you have to pick 5 cards. Okay, so these are the cards we could pick from. I'll pick from Maiden, Workshop, Shrine, Helpful Priest, and then Heart of the North. You know, I'll go with those. Or, you know, enchantments and blessings, maybe. But encounters, we could definitely mess around with. Okay, let's go with our upgrades. Let's do, we don't have, man, only 22. Definitely gather at a pretty slow pace here. Let's go with, we already did damage, and that's going to cost too much now. So let's go with, man, such minor changes here. 1%, 4% pickup range, 2% movement speed. Let's go with a little bit of max life. Let's go with XP gain. Let's go with defense and cooldown. That's really all we can afford. All right, well, there we go. That's a win in the bag for us. You know, we'll probably play this game a couple more times. There's not too much to do here. I mean, we can try to do enchantments for different weapons and things like that, but for the most part, there's not like a ton of weapons in this game, right? Weapons. Yeah, I think that this is literally all the weapons. So we just haven't seen this ones yet. Orbits and projects a beam of energy. We've seen everything else, but yeah, this is it. And then encounters. I'm not sure if these are gonna be. Oh, I guess there are 2 more or enchantments that we can do. So we might have to do those. There's not any more blessings, and then there's 1 more encounter to unlock. And then the heroes, we obviously can't unlock these because those are demo. We only have 1 character for the demo. All right, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.